Hi, how are you? So my name is Snow Bear Dreaming or Mel, and I want you to make sure that you don't get into fears too much with the COVID, the new rules in Ontario and Quebec. When you're in fear, it makes your immune system drop, and it also makes your vibration drop. So I want you to it's a time for taking advantage of being able to do craft and arts and praying, you know um, having a sense of humor, because when you laugh it boosts your system for 24 hours. Laughing is definitely a good medicine, and make sure you call and often the people you love. Make sure to send little jokes, to boost the moral, and above all, being kind, because it's a time for being kind and gentle with ourselves and with people in our lives. You know, um, don't fall into the trap of fear. Okay. If you have nightmares, you can put under your pillow a little bag of salt or some sweetgrass braid, um, some cedar. I mean, cedar's great in the pillowcase, it's great in the shoes if you need to be grounded. I mean, our people used to, put them in their shoes to, you know, fight the emotions when they lost a close person, because cedar helps to ground you and helps you going when the emotions are strong. So maybe it's time to wear it in our shoes again, because first we're losing close ones, and second we need to get out of that fear emotion. It's not good. So I encourage you to do that. You don't put the twig, just the green part, because the twig will hurt your feet, but the green part you can put it in there. So it's time to get back to the old medicine to protect ourselves, to raise our vibrations, and to keep the humor going. To do crafts, because creativity, when you're doing little projects in the house, like it's time, like you want to do something, in your house, it's time, you know do things, learn things. YouTube is full of stuff you can learn, like lots. So you want to experiment little projects, go ahead, it's that time. You want to bead something, go ahead and bead it. you know this year, gardening might be a good option. So write a little list of projects you'd like to do around the house or in the house, and share it with people. Um, and we have to call our and do zooms with our live videos with our loved ones as much as we can, to keep the social aspect. And more than ever, pets are becoming more and more important, because we need the hugging, and the hugging is very important, for feeling that love and compassion and gentleness. uh, Giving a hug is very therapeutic. you know eight we should have at least 8 hugs a day to feel good. Then if you have 16 hugs a day, then you feel joyful. But when you have over 30 hugs a day, then you are happy. So it liberates the hormones that needs to for us to be happy. So that's what a simple hug has the power. Now, we don't necessarily have someone in the household to hug, but we can sure have a little cat, a little birdie, or a dog. It's time. You know, a cat, you can hug him 30 times a day and he'll purr on you, and well, it might scratch you too. But the idea is, pets are very therapeutic. They're little angels on four legs or two legs, depending on which one you have. So I want to make sure that you don't fall in the trap of fear, and that you elevate your vibration by doing creativity, doing little things that make you happy. That meditate if you can. If you like to have a bird watcher, watch birds. And if you like to do gardening, garden. If you never garden, it's a time to start. you know you want to learn how to knit, or maybe you want to learn how to carve stones or wood. In these times of COVID, it's a time to develop ourselves. And we are lucky despite everything, because we do have access to our phones, the internet, the telephone, and we can listen to music, we can watch things. Like, if we didn't have that, less than 30 days in the house, and we would be like, so despite everything, we have a window on the outside world, and you have to make the best of it. We might be stuck in our houses or around the house, but at least, it's a time for, self discovery, taking a course online. There's a lot of free courses out there, or, you can, do all kinds of work, experiment with things, try to make things. You want to learn how to sew, it's great. Or you want to learn how to I don't know, make all kinds of stuff, learn about stones. And it's a time where we can do all kinds of stuff. And you know so I encourage you to do all that, and to make sure that you don't fall in the trap of fear, that you still laugh every day, that you still feel happy, and that you still feel connected. So don't hesitate to walk barefoot this summer in your grass. Don't hesitate to sit by a body of water and listen to the water. Don't forget to enjoy every little bit of time you have, with the people you love. Um, and it's a time for personal growth. It's a time to learn basic skills. And it's also a time for us to find new solutions to create a new world. So we don't want their new world order. We have the power to create our own world, despite the rules they have. You know, we are always free if we're free here. Remember that. And, you know, we can still have Zooms and drink coffee together, and, and it's that's what's making it important. So I want you to understand that and practice it as much as you can, because despite it all, it's a very good battle, but it's going to be hard sometimes, but together we can do it. So I want you to know this, and I love all my relations, and I thank you to all my relations, and I hope that together we can make this world a better place by finding new solutions. Miigwech.